What up, what up? How's it going, guys? Alrighty. Tonight is a half case of Archives. I know it's Bowman release night, but we don't have that one filled, so I'm going to hold off on Bowman for now. If anyone here isn't in the Bowman break and is interested in the spot, let me know. If not, hoping to run that tomorrow or this weekend. But we'll get that running. We'll get the second half of the case posted hopefully soon and have some fun with Bowman's Best. But tonight is some fun with a half case of Topps Archives. We are all full, all ready to go. Appreciate your patience here. Sure, I need more stands. Okay. Thank you, as always, to everyone that hopped in, and good luck. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, I hope the whole break isn't like this. This is going to be terrible. There we go. Oh, man, I'm just spazzing out. Alrighty. Salvi. Dansby. I'll go slow at first. I'm a little behind the 8-ball here. Wrecking Crew, Shea Langoliers. Let's leave up anything that looks nice. Bailey and Trey Turner. Always nice to check out some of the older designs. I gotta find a better way to open these, or I'm gonna go nuts. There we go. Adley, Zach Gallen, Nolan Shanuel, Friedel, Bregman, Andrew McCutchen on the pink foil board. These are not numbered, I believe. Correct. And then the last two, Buxton and Koufax. Day, Matos, Verdugo, Garver, first auto, Terry Francona going out to the Nationals. Blue numbered to 25. Wow. That's a fun one. And the 2000 design. Tito to 25. I like that a lot. Santana and Westberg. I think the 2000 set, I'm revealing my age, I guess, a little bit. But that was the first set I remember really collecting. Ramos, Sheehan, Skubal, Matt Chapman, Luzardo, and Melendez. Sweet, number to 25. Looks good with the blue border. That was a clean design. Simple, but there we go. Yamamoto, Langoliers. There's Judge, Cease, Evan Carter. Rookie on the foil board. I hope he has a bounce back year. He was fun. Don't want to see him as a flash in the pan. DeGrom, Randy Johnson, Gore, Sosa, Strawberry, Jack Leiter, Yoshida, and Ronel Blanco. I may start ripping a couple of these packs open at once just to speed this up a little bit, but for now, well, that's good. Happy to get that going right away then. Lou Piniella, Grayson Rodriguez on the pink foil board, Yelich, Mookie. All right. Now I'm in a rhythm. Nolan Jones, Andrew Vaughn, Lipscomb. Own the game, Anthony Volpe. Interesting. Ruiz, Utley, Lindor. Springer, Seaver, Gorman, Stanton, Crochet, Ben Brown, and Pajes. Beltran, Rocchio, Michael Young. He was fun. Buster Posey, William Contreras, Rafaela, and Mike Trout. Let's make it happen. Bobby Witt, Seiya Suzuki, Josh Lowe on the foil board. Candelario, Verlander, and Glaber. Jackson Merrill, Brent Rooker, Juan Soto owned the game. Got one auto right away, and then we quieted down. 2 per box, if I remember correctly. So we're looking for one more. I'd like to see Gunner, New Breed, Pete Crow Armstrong. Not numbered. Ernie Banks. I'd like to see. I know you wanted him. I know you're upset about it. I'd like to see some more numbered here. Manzardo, Irene Paris, Webb, Simeon, Otani, Robert. And Colton Cowser, Kyle Harrison, Rafi Devers, another PCA new breed insert, Tucker, and Ryan Jeffers. And a Knack, Reese Olson, Rocchio, Gio, Senga, Goldie, Stam usual. I was on a roll there for a while. There we go. Henry Davis, Real Muto, Scherzer, Poppy, Snyder, Mason Wynn, Rojas, and Lo Profito. Berrio, Schmidt, Machado, Bryant. Chili Davis owned the game for the Angels. Base insert auto. Snuck up on me there. Yeah, two nice names. Sal Frelick and Riley Green. 2, 4, 5. 6 packs left in box 1. Like I said, I'd like to see a little more color here, but if that's where our autos are going to be over the course of the break, I can be happy with that. For Sonny Gray. Yeah, the more I look at it, I may pull out my binder of 2,000 cards and take another look at them. There's Dominguez. There's a base Skeens. Garcia. It's nice in its simplicity, I think. Oh, red. Red hot foil board to 50. Maybe. Kierstead, Torkelson, Cole, Raleigh, Mays, Joe Torre, Pirates, Paul Skeens, 1 of 50. So it wasn't an auto, my friend, but it is a Paul Skeens rookie to 50 early on. There's the 1 of 50 on the back there. There we go. Very sweet looking card. That's probably going to stay up there the whole time. Oh, and I like it that he's in the City Connect too. I was asking for numbers. We delivered. This is just box 1. Let's keep the good times rolling. Valenzuela. There we go. Riz. Bieber. Colt Keith. I think the Tigers said they're moving him to first base. Now that Glaber's coming on. You got it, my man. There's Colt Keith again, and there's Evan Carter again. All right, last pack in box 1. Ah, come on. It wasn't meant to be. There we go. Frank Thomas, Gary, Corbin, Austin Martin, Bryce Harper insert, Teoscar, Barney, and Babe. And we move on to box 2. Okay. Those are some nice names. Let's see what we can do here. I'd love to pull any of those. Let's see if I can speed this up a little bit. Makes a difference or not. All right. Altuve, Lau, Sears, Vladdy. Is Vladdy going to get traded? I don't think so. Then Walker, Piazza, Moose, Pudge. Ichiro on the pink foil board. Bo Jackson, Diaz, Kwan. Is this gold? I missed it. I didn't peek. For the Twins, Edouard Julien /15. I think he kind of had a disappointing sophomore season there, but orange foil board /15 is always nice. Not gold. I should have peeked. Pete Crow Armstrong. Glass now in the game. Shota, Mason Miller. Yuki Matsui on the foil board. Garcia, George Brett, that stack. Just go one at a time. Churio, Ichiro, William Contreras on the insert. Page and Luis Arraez. Is Luis Arraez going to get traded? I don't know. Well, this is probably the biggest question of the offseason. Why have the Mets not signed Pete Alonso yet? Austin Wells and Alexis Diaz. All the other teams that really went into this offseason needing first baseman have filled their position. The Mets are the only other team that needs a first baseman. And they don't even technically need a first baseman. They could always slide Vientos over to first and sign a third baseman if they really wanted to. But the mutual interest is there. It baffles me that they haven't been able to come to an agreement, because I really don't know where Alonso goes if it's not back to the Mets. Albies, Noelvi Marte. Jung Ho Lee /199. Giants on the board. Hope he comes back nice this year. That's true. I think the Yankees are also interested in, as I butcher this pack now too. I'm not going to be able to say the guy's name. I believe his last name is Murakami, that played for Team Japan last year in the World Baseball Classic. There's Devers. Rice is a nice insurance option, and if he can platoon with Goldie, I think we'll take that for now. But if Murakami gets posted from Japan next year, he's going to be very sought out after. Left-handed bat, can still play third, I believe. I think that's also part of the reason why they haven't jumped at signing Bregman, even though I believe that's like the missing bat right now. Kyle Schwarber, Carlos Correa, Yamamoto on the new breed insert. But I'd like to see the Mets add one more bat. Talking about trading for Vladdy would be huge. I think that would make them instantly, if they aren't already, the number 2 team in the National League. Hard to say the Dodgers aren't the number 1, but adding Vladimir Guerrero to hit in front of or behind Soto would make that lineup lethal. No. I don't mean to say that the Yankees are in a bad spot, or that if the offseason ended if the offseason was over and this was the team, you can't be mad at the offseason at all. I'm just hoping they can find a way to get Jazz over to second. Not that I don't like him at third. And I think a full year of Jazz playing third, getting more comfortable with it, he'd do really well. But if they can find a way to move him over to second base, meaning they get a competent third baseman that can be a force in the lineup, and there's Luis Heel, and also be plus defensively, then they'd have probably one of the best. Like, if they signed Bregman, that would make it one of the best off seasons they've ever had, at least in the last 25 years. I'm not necessarily anticipating them doing that for obvious reasons. I haven't seen an auto yet. Is there one right here? Willie Randolph for the Yankees. I don't know this card. I'm assuming some kind of insert. But as we're talking about the Yankees here comes a Willie auto. Very, very plain. 68 AAWR. I'll have to look that one up later. I'm sorry, Brian. Yes, you need just a team, a competent team to go out on the field and win more than 30 games. Yeah, that's a very interesting Willie card. Very thin spot for the auto. I want to do a little digging into the story behind that card when I'm off here. Trout, Candelario, and Verlander. Yes, it's very hard to complain as a Yankees fan, as much as I enjoy complaining about anything. But my 68 Topps Action All-Stars. Interesting. It's a nice looking card. That's true. The Mariners could the Mariners sign Alonso? I feel like the Mariners are constantly one piece away from being the team no one wants to play in the playoffs. I don't know what that piece is, but I feel like they're constantly just right there. Tovar and Duran. And, like, maybe they trade Luis Castillo for the right haul, but I don't know. They arguably have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball. Billy Williams, Matt Olson, and Jordan Beck. Always an almost team. They got to make a move. They got to do something. Donnie, Varsho. Here's I saw it. It's for San Francisco. Jackson Holiday rookie. Wade Meckler. All right, that's not necessarily what we're looking for. Base auto for Wade Meckler. Is that that's the 95 design. Yeah, you have Castillo, Kirby, Gilbert. Brian Wu looks good. I feel like there's another pitcher there. The back end of the bullpen is solid. But, I mean, Wyatt Langford, like, they need hitting. Churio on the insert. I mean, I think Randy will have a better season for them too, though. Like, I like that acquisition at last year's trade deadline, and then if you put one more bat to put together with him, Julio, the Mariners could be. I mean, the Astros. I feel like you can never count the Astros out because they're the Astros, but they're losing quite a bit and replacing it with Gunnar Henderson on the insert, Cedric, Kevin Pillar, and Nick Gonzalez. Alrighty. Interesting auto comes out of box 2. Yes, I mean J-Rod needs to be the player that J-Rod's supposed to be. Shift this base over. But like you said, an almost team. That's true. I mean, were they bound to lose Tucker, or did they just not want to pay what he's worth? I don't know. Trout on the insert. Because, like, I guess one of the second most, after Pete Alonso, the next most confusing thing about the offseason is why aren't the Astros signing Alex Bregman? When you, like, dive into his swing and his numbers and everything, he is suited, very, very well suited for the short porch they have in the Crawford boxes in left field. Exactly. I don't quite know why. I'm excited for the Yankees to pursue Kyle Tucker, but I don't know why the Astros wouldn't just go after their own guy. They've got an auto here. Early this time, there's Wells, Nick Gonzalez, Eric Game Over Gagne. 1958 Topps TV Westerns autograph. Fun names. I mean, not Wade Meckler, but Dodgers on the board with a fun name. I like that a lot. Smith, Ripken, Jordan Beck. Yeah. Last reliever to ever win the Cy Young? Maybe? Production has been regressing last year. Yeah. I think that's what confuses me the most, because wouldn't that mean if that's what he did for his team in a contract year, wouldn't that mean you'd want to sign him kind of on the cheap? Or at least see if you can? It feels like they've never even really attempted to go after him, which just seemed odd to me. I guess I didn't watch him every day, so maybe there's something I'm missing there. Oh, true. He's a Boris guy, so you're going to be SOL there. But at what point, like, obviously Boris hit on the priority client this year in Juan Soto, and he hit big, and he's fine. But at what point are we going to look at Boris and be like, buddy, what are you doing? You got to get these guys signed. Alonso's a Boris guy. Bregman's a Boris guy after last offseason. Yeah, you know, good point. That's a fair offer. 6 for 170, 175. Some kind of speckle here. Aqua speckle foil board should be to 75. Tovar, Doyle. Who we got? For the Cubbies? Cody. To 75. No longer on the Cubbies, unfortunately. No, there's 41 and 75. Yeah, I can see why Bregman would want that, why Boris would want that. I can also see why teams are balking at that. If Belly goes off this, yeah, I would love for Belly to have a year like his 2023. Make me feel real good about the fact that he's probably going to opt into that second year of his contract no matter what. And then we've got a center fielder, left fielder, first baseman for the next 2 years, and we're not totally wasting Judge and Cole's window. The autos up here are Chili Davis, Terry Francona to 25, Willie Randolph down here, Wade Meckler, and Eric Gagne. Yep, the Munson is nice. On the pink foil board. Getting a lot of our base rookies, which is good. Pedro, Corbin, Martin, Jones, William Contreras, Michael Harris. Freeman, Pereira, Scott. There's a Paul Skeens on the pink foil board. Come on now. Cole Keith and Evan Carter base. So what have we been averaging up to this point? What our 2 autos? It's like 1, maybe 2 numbered cards. In there as well. If I'm counting correctly. Oh, damn. I think those are his first supers, if I have been following along correctly. I remember him saying a while back that he hasn't pulled one. 2 supers in the same case. That's awesome. Got another one of these autos coming up. For the Rockies, Ellis Burks. 68 AAEB, Ellis Burks. Good for him. He deserves it. 100%. Cole, you. Tatis. What's up, Wisconsin? Gore, Endy, Soto, Profar, Gray. Which one? CA Matt McLean. There's Josh Naylor insert. So we haven't run the. I think you've got the Brewers in best, but we haven't run that one. That one's probably not going to go until tomorrow or this weekend. In here, probably the Terry is our biggest hit. Terry Francona to 25. The 2000 design. And then the Skeens, that is over there to 50. Smith, Colton Cowser, Jaron Duran. I don't believe so. I can't remember. I feel like someone else snagged the Brewers, but I totally could be mistaken. I don't have the screen up in front of me either. We'll settle up if we need to. I'm not worried about it. There's Kyle Tucker. Ooh, Kyle Tucker to 199. Hey. Uh, my last name may not show it, but I'm Italian. Too much cheese is never a bad thing. It's Ellie. 3 packs left in box 3. Ah, yes. Thank you. Yeah, that was surprising, but I guess, like you said, trade him while you can get something for him. Don't pull a Rockies. Could you imagine if the Rockies traded Trevor Story before his free agency? They would have gotten a haul for him if they were smart. And then obviously hindsight's 2020, but knowing what we know now, what he's done for the Red Sox, nothing. Oh, Ellie. Yeah, is that the second numbered card we've pulled of a guy that has since been traded this offseason? We've got Cody over here. And then Tucker. Last pack here. See if we can get something big. Keston Kjerstad, Joe Torre, Willie Mays, Brenton Doyle. Alrighty. Lifting our base. And we're over the halfway point. Yeah, man. I don't know what to do about the Angels. I don't know what... I don't have the answer for them. Maybe it's just as simple as sign better players. That's true. Forgot that. Well, at least with that, they were going for it. They had gotten hot, if I remember correctly. They had won a couple of games. So going for it and making the additions made sense. But my goodness, was that a failure of epic proportions. Brian Reynolds. No. True. You know, they or signed the right pitchers. I feel like they consistently sign the wrong pitchers. I think we've got an auto coming up here. Yep, we do. Okay. Monty. Burns. Vernon Wells. Again, fun name for the Jays. I've got fond memories of, well, as fond as you can have of the opposing team, but watching Vernon Wells and Shannon Stewart play for the Blue Jays back in the day as a kid. Buxton rated the third best center fielder and going into 2025 in Major League Baseball is laughable. You can put him there if the man can stay healthy. Maybe. But at the same time, man can't stay healthy. Second auto coming up? Or is this a base pack? Just to be safe. Jim Edmonds for the Cardinals. And they own the game insert. We hit our autos early in this one. Spreading the wealth, I think, kind of nice so far with some of our hits. I don't know if any one team has dominated up to this point, which is nice. And keeping with our fun names trend. Not huge, but let's try Turner. Fun. Nice walk down memory lane. Just all around. I mean, again, I didn't watch a lot of the National League growing up, but it seemed like all around good player. William Contreras owned the game. These are not numbered, right? Yeah, that's weird. It's just the silver foil, I guess. Riley Acuna, Leiter, Mickey Mantle, Gehrig. Salvi. Keep Ryan. Something I like about Archives too is just the old school feel of like the real cardboard. Something just nice about it. On Carew and Joey Ortiz. Riley, Patrick Bailey, Reese, and Shohei. Yeah, Heritage, you get the same idea. Another Aqua to 75. Reese Olson for the Tigers. Oh, I don't know if this is the last year for Archives. 73 to 75. I haven't dug into yet too deeply what's new for 25 and what isn't. I'm not sure if this is on the chopping block or not. I wouldn't be surprised. There's just so many releases. I feel like for a while there, they were trying to let some of them breathe, and then towards the end of the year, we were just getting pummeled with new release after new release after new release. Which is fun, we get to open the cards and everything, but... And see, like, I object to that. And, like, we need the mix, because who can afford boxes of definitive... And those products with 2 cards in them, and you hope you're going to make your money back, but probably not. I know people can, and people will buy into breaks, but you're not allowing for everyone to be able to share in and enjoy the hobby in the same way. If you continue to push towards only those types of products, they're cool. They're nice looking cards, but they just get way too expensive for me. I'm not going to buy those boxes on my own, and it just doesn't make sense to break them. It's not worth it for you to spend however much money into a break and actually walk away with nothing. Josh Young, Matt Olson, 4 packs left in this one. We got our autos out of the way early. I'm hoping for another numbered card in here before we walk away. And I speak it into existence. Green foil board out of 99. It's going to be, maybe not out of 99 because it's an insert. Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. Yes, still out of 99. Green is always out of 99. Doubles. Sorry, Cody. And a lot of our base rookies here, which is good. Gunnar Bow, Ted Williams. Now we've got 1 box left, Kev. Let's see what we can do. All right. Thank you, as always, to everyone that hopped in. We're down to our last box. So far, this was a fun one. I'm hoping we can end with a couple of good names on our autos here. I've got the first half of the Bowman's Best Case posted. Hopefully, we can fill that and get the second half up and running as well sometime within the next couple of days or so. Probably make the group chat for Best tomorrow. That way, once we are full, there won't be anything holding it up. And we can just get ripping. If we got people pulling 2 supers in a case, I know that can't be the standard, but I'm going to want to get that filled. Everything in this one is going to ship, unless for some reason you don't want the base. Just let me know. I can get that donated. Otherwise, if I don't hear from you, everything is coming your way. I think we've got an auto here. Sounds good, Kev. Tampa Bay. Curtis Mead. Rookie auto. No, I know some people do that. That's not my style. I kind of keep my guess my work life and my work life separate. Just for working in a public school, I don't need the focus on all that. And truthfully, I'm in high school. I know obviously there are high school kids that are interested in cards, but I think I have one student who I've really talked the hobby with in a approaching 10-year career. Wyatt Langford. So that's never really been something I do. I have a connect I've made through breaking and all of this. People I've met through the hobby that I know will value the base cards. So whenever I've got base that is unclaimed or unwanted from a break, I send it his way. Tease, Jones, Grisham, Vaughn, Lipscomb, Connor Joe, Monty, and Geloff. Yamamoto, Ramos, Sheehan. There's that Buxton, I believe, is out of 199. Again, you just gotta stay healthy. Yes. I'm happy that, that's something I've seen just working in a school. A lot of kids now are starting their own businesses. But like when the kids are into the sports cards, I'm like, man, I remember I would roll up to the hobby store with $10 in my pocket, and I'd get 5 or 6 packs of. I didn't even really understand the difference between Series 1 and Series 2. Didn't know what I was opening. Didn't know what hits were. If I got like I remember I was collecting. It was 2002. And I was doing this pretty regularly. And I would get what I now know to be the gold numbered to whatever the year is. Had absolutely no idea what they were. Didn't even think to like research it or look into them or anything. Just kind of like, oh, these are cool. Don't know what's different about them. But it was fun. Yeah, it's a shame. I feel like to really appreciate what we're all doing now, you kind of have to start that way. Buying the packs. Interesting to think about, because I love I have a 19-month-old. I would love to be able to share this with him in some capacity. I don't want to force him into it, but if he's interested, and I've often thought about what the best way to do that is, and maybe that's it. Is go to the LCS and if I'm buying boxes, he gets packs. Because that's also, I think, where I got into set building. There's Pete, and that's on the board. That's always how I've collected. I like to build the set every year. Behind me, I've got shelves full of I think the oldest I have is 85, and then it goes through. I've got some missing in the middle, but it goes through 2024. Not yet. Still waiting on that one. Upper Deck, no, I don't know. Upper Deck products with the bits of diamond on them. I'm not familiar. Yes, Quan, Bradish, Yoshida, Ruth, Bailey, Turner. I think we're still hunting one auto and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. We got a Buxton and a Pete to 199, but I want something a little more here. Adele, Andy Rodriguez, Westberg, Buxton, Koufax, and Santana. That's awesome. Lawler, Churio, Pete Crow Armstrong, Matt McLean, McCutcheon. Own the game, Dylan Cease, Westberg, and Blanco. Kershaw, Beltre, Jeets, Lowe, Ichiro, Yariel Rodriguez, Yoshida, and Carpenter. Oh, yeah. 100%. I wasn't selling back then, but man, if I, at 8 years old, 10 years old, sold a card for $25, I think my first thought would have been, I can buy like 12 packs of cards with that. All right, this looks like our last auto, so we're gonna set that aside. Come on now. We did that last time. We did that with Prism, and we got the Nolan Ryan. So I've got Ken Griffey is nice. I've got hopes we can hit big again. All right, last pack. Oh, second to last pack here. Wyatt Langford. Okay. A-Rod, Mattingly, Nola, Young, Utley, Keibert Ruiz, good luck, everyone. Naoyuki Uwasawa. I unfortunately am not familiar with this pitcher from the Red Sox. But the Red Sox get on the board at the very end here. Alrighty. Alright, let's go over the hits. Get the ones from over here. Thank you all for joining. We had our Uwasawa auto right there. Alonso and Buxton to 199. Vernon Wells auto was nice. Belly to 75. Reese Olson to 75. Wade Meckler auto. Ellis Burks for the Rockies. And Ellie De La Cruz pink foil board. Kyle Tucker to 199, as well as Jung Ho Lee. A Paul Skeens pink foil board. And Evan Carter pink foil board. We got Freddie Freeman owned the game to 99. The Willie Randolph on the All-Star game, 1968. Eddie Julien on the orange to 15. Nice low number there. Jim Edmonds auto. Here are fun names. Eric Gagne. Eric Game Over Gagne. Curtis Mead on the rookie auto. Chili Davis. Or Terry Francona to 25 auto on the 2000 design. And Paul Skeens to 50. Thank you all. Beautiful cards. Thank you all for joining. Take a look at Best if you're interested, and we'll talk about the post in the second half soon, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful night.